Chapter 2, The Call. Ben Solo awoke to the silence of a galaxy that thought he was gone. The first light of distant suns filtered through the canopy of trees where he had made his temporary refuge, the chirping of unfamiliar birds filling the quiet between the wind and his thoughts. Redemption had been painful, but now it was done. Or so he had believed. Then came the voice. Not loud, not insistent, but carried on the currents of the Force. Ben, wake. It was Luke Skywalker. His tone was calm, steady, but urgent. Ben jolted awake, sweat slicking his skin, heart racing. The vision of Luke came to him, not as a ghost, but as a guide through the Force. He could feel Luke's presence stretching across the stars, calling him to something greater. The galaxy is not yet safe, Luke said. You know this. I know this. And you must act, Ben. Ben sat up, guilt and fear twisting together in his chest. He had survived, he had been redeemed, yet here was the weight of responsibility pressing down again. He thought of Rey, building the new Jedi Order on the foundations of hope and trust. She was strong, wise, radiant in her belief that the future could be better, but even she could not face the coming darkness alone. I'll help her, he whispered to himself, feeling the Force guide his hands as he gathered his cloak and lightsaber. I'll help them all. The journey was quiet at first. Ben moved through the galaxy like a shadow reborn, unseen but watching. He traveled to Rey's hidden temple, where the young Jedi were training with fierce determination, their voices echoing in the chambers. Rey sensed his arrival instantly, an unspoken recognition passing between them. They had both seen the edge of the dark, both understood the cost of survival. I never thought I'd see you again, Rey said softly, but her eyes were resolute. We need you, Ben. They're coming. Ben nodded. The students gathered around, some cautious, some curious, all sensing the presence of a man who had walked through darkness and returned. Luke's voice carried to him through the Force, guiding their steps, teaching not just through words but through action. They will not wait for us to be ready, Luke warned, as if his tone could cross both time and space. You will need to fight beside them, Ben. Not as Kylo Ren. Not as a shadow of the past. But as the man you are now. A protector,